This is the single most important blood test available that most doctors don't even consider. If you understand these numbers, this blood test can really help you take control of your weight, your metabolic health, your energy, and your life. Hey, this is Tim, and in this video, we're gonna be talking about a simple, affordable blood test where you don't even need a doctor's order to get it. And this test, it can potentially change your life just by knowing and understanding this one single number. So we're gonna go over why knowing this number is so important, how it can help with understanding your metabolic health, how this test can help with weight loss. We'll take a look at what normal test results look like, and then we'll look at my test results because I recently just got tested. Then I'll tell you how I would approach and address high and low numbers. And lastly, I'll tell you exactly how to get this test ordered without needing a doctor. Okay, so I've talked about this long enough. I'm talking about a fasting insulin test. Now, if you know you're fasting insulin, you have the ability to understand so many different things about yourself. But one of the biggest ones is that you'll have a better understanding of what your metabolic health or overall health is. So is your body happy or is it sad? Now, according to Dr. Ben Bikman, insulin and insulin resistance research scientist savant, he says that insulin resistance is relevant in pretty much all chronic illnesses. So here's a list of some of those chronic illnesses from his book, Why We Get Sick. So we have diabetes, obviously, heart disease, cardiomyopathy, blood clots, Alzheimer's, vascular dementia, Parkinson's, a variety of different types of cancer, such as breast, ovarian, colon, bladder, pancreas, and liver. We have high blood pressure, migraines, neuropathy, high triglycerides, high cholesterol, non-alcoholic fatty liver, gallstones, kidney failure, chronic inflammation, PCOS, low breast milk supply, challenges with fertility treatments, low sperm production, erectile dysfunction, skin tags, acne, muscle loss, reduced bone mass, gout, and lastly, weight gain and obesity. Okay, so that seems like a lot, and that's actually not even all of them. Now, if you're interested in this book, I'm gonna leave an affiliate link in the description down below. It's a really good read. I highly recommend it. All right, well, what is gonna be a normal range for fasting insulin? Well, we're typically gonna be looking at a number between 2 and 20 microunits per milliliter of blood. 8 to 9 happens to be the national average according to Dr. Bikman, but we wanna see a number below 5 or 6. Why is that? Well, that's because a person with a score of 8 microunits per milliliter has double the risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to someone with a score of 5. Interesting. Now on to understanding how your fasting insulin can help with weight loss. So one of the interesting things about people who are overweight or obese is that they typically have higher levels of fasting insulin. So if we're overweight or obese, how does this really all kind of help us with better understanding how to lose weight? Well, let's say that I'm overweight and I get my fasting insulin levels checked. The results come back and my numbers are looking a little high. Well, what do? Well, one of the best ways to reduce your fasting insulin numbers is by adhering to a low carb nutrition plan while also starting to fast and intermittent fast. This has been proven to be one of the absolute best ways to lower insulin levels over time and as a result, lose weight. Now, if you do this for some time, you lose a bunch of weight and you decide to get your fasting insulin levels checked again, you'll likely see a lower number. Also, keep in mind that this might be an oversimplification since weight loss is a fairly holistic process. I think you get the gist though. Carbs, especially refined carbs, sugar, and alcohol are not gonna be good for our insulin sensitivity and our overall weight. Okay, let's talk about my test now. So I just got my fasting insulin results back. No thanks to my doctor because they don't even offer a fasting insulin test with my current health system insurance. But my fasting insulin levels are currently 2.1 microunits per milliliter. So the real question is, why is that? What am I doing to have a low fasting insulin? My best guess is that my nutrition and diet are catered towards keeping my carbs and sugar very, very low. Also, I barely drink alcohol. I lift weights occasionally, and I walk a decent amount. So what is my plan to keep my numbers below 6 so I can make sure that I'm not gaining weight while also staying metabolically healthy? Well, it's essentially just to stay low carb, high protein while continuing fasting and intermittent fasting. I need to get better about consistency with lifting weights and improve my overall sleep quality and duration. That's really it though, and to be honest, I'd be pretty happy doing what I've been doing to stay where I'm at. I would, however, like to exercise and sleep a little bit more though, but that's kind of really it. Now, what if your test results are on the high end? Well, what I would do is basically what I'm already doing. Eat a low carb, high protein diet, walk a lot, get some resistance training in, get more sleep, don't drink, and explore intermittent fasting and fasting. That's really it. It's kind of just that simple. Now, if you're interested in taking arguably the most underrated blood test available and want to know if you're healthy and if you should go low carb, you can click the affiliate link down below in the description to go to ultalabtest.com. It's a really easy process. All I did was use that link in the description, added the fasting insulin blood test to my cart, chose a location to have my blood drawn. Quest Diagnostics was actually an option for myself in California, so I went to the lab, brought my confirmation receipt. I got my blood work done, waited about 3 days and got my results. And it only cost me about $20, so it's pretty affordable. All right, well, if you liked that video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you found this information to be helpful. All right, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching the video. Love you guys. See you soon.